Hi, good to see you all. Tonight I'm going to talk because the weather is so nice in the UK just now and we're supposed to be in for a fabulous Easter weekend, sunny weekend. So I want to talk about everything you need to know about sunscreen. One of my favourite things to chat about. So, lobster red, do we really want to have that look? Lobster red is not really a good look, is it? No. And with a bit of common sense and a good dollop of sun cream, you can be a really nice pale shade. Pale shade of tan. Anyway, let's talk about sunscreen and what to do. So you have to really, I know it's a fabulous weekend, but you have to apply sunscreen every day. You have to, guys. Okay? Sunscreen even in the winter and the summer, every single day. It's my secret tip to having younger looking skin. The UV rays are always coming through, and especially if you're an outdoors person like me, you're always going to get UV hitting the skin. So you need to protect it, and you need to stop those rays from coming and entering the skin and damaging the collagen. So that's why it's so important to put the sunscreen on every day. Now, remember, if you've got any questions about this, you can put them in the comments below. So when I see someone with broken capillaries across the face, on the nose, on the cheek area, and on here, sometimes here, but mainly across this area and on the chin, when I see broken capillaries, when I see lots of lines and wrinkles, when I see age spots or pigmentation on the skin, that is always a sign that that person hasn't protected their skin with sunscreen. They've left the skin to get hammered by the sun. Yes, hammered by the sun. And I'm still going to put in there about the sunbeds, because I know a long time ago, those things, the sunbeds, the 70s and 80s were really into sunbathing and sunbeds, and it really has been linked to skin cancer. Really, it has. So there's a big debate going on about physical and chemical sunscreens, and I want to tell you what the difference is here. So a physical sunscreen has got ingredients. The main ingredients are zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, and these are really pretty good ingredients to have in a sunscreen, because these physical sunscreens, when you put them on and apply them to the skin, they act like putting mirrors on, and when the rays come down, the harmful rays come down, they actually bounce off. So always be looking for physical sunscreen, titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. They are really good if you've got sensitized skin, and great if you've got children, Yvonne. The kids should be using these physical sunscreens. So chemical sunscreen is a sunscreen with, for example, octanoxate in it, and that is a chemical sunscreen which is still good, but basically the rays can come down and they're absorbed on the skin and they're transferred into heat energy. Okay, so there is a difference here, and I need you to think about that when you're looking for sunscreens, especially those with pale porcelain type skins. We need to protect that skin. So what does it mean by broad spectrum? What does broad spectrum, what does that mean? Well, we know about the UVA rays, and we need to understand this. The UVA rays go in, penetrate the skin surface and go in and damage the collagen. They do. And then the UVB rays, they come down, and actually they don't penetrate so deep, but they absorb and they can cause sunburn. So UVA, UVB, we're looking at that and we're thinking you've got to look for the word broad spectrum to prevent any of these rays from entering the skin. So broad spectrum sunscreens, and that is actually what physical sunscreens are. I hope you're getting this. I hope you're getting this. So always look for a broad spectrum. What does SPF mean? I think this is a funny one, because what it actually is a measurement of when your sun starts to burn your skin. So think about if you were out in the midday sun. If I was out in the midday sun, I could maybe go 15 minutes in the sun before my skin would go pink and start to burn. Okay, some people it might be less, maybe 10 minutes. And if I put on an SPF 30, that's supposed to mean 30 times 15 works out about 450 minutes. That was good, wasn't it? 7.5 hours. It says if I put that on SPF 30, it would give me that length of time before I need to apply the SPF again. Now, do I believe that? No. No, of course not. So I don't really think the SPF is something you should be thinking about. I think it's more about applying the sunscreen every 2 hours. If you're outside all day in the sun, you have to apply it every 2 hours. And if you're in swimming, you've got to apply it once you come out. Or if you sweat heavily, apply it again. So you need to be thinking about that. Also, it's a big thank you tonight. This is quite personal to me because I've had 2 basal cell carcinomas. I don't know, I'm going to try and let you see this one. I've got one here that was removed and one on my face here. Okay, this is basal cell carcinomas, is a form of skin cancer, and I've had 2 of these removed. And I want to say a big thank you to John Scott, consultant at the Glasgow Royal Infirmary, for taking these and treating them for me and making me healthy again. Thank you so much, John, thank you. So this is why it's so personal about the sunscreen. And basal cell carcinomas don't actually show up until your 50s a lot of the time. So it's from damage you've sustained when you're younger. So please, girls and guys out there, always be thinking about protecting your skin when you're young. Please do that and watch the kids. So how much do you need to know? Then this is quite a good glass. I know that some of you will recognize what this is, but it is a shot glass. So this is how much you need to apply in one go. You need to apply this much sunscreen to your body. So think about a shot glass full, and that's got to be reapplied every 2 hours. So less, I know I sometimes talk about less is more. In this case, more is more. More is better. More sunscreen. So apply a shot glass full. Now, if you haven't got the best skin of your life yet, email me at Joan@JL Formulations, and we've got a lot of girls out there who are trained, girls and women trained JL estheticians that can help you. So just send me a direct message or email me at Joan@JL Formulations, and I'll help you as much as you can. I hope you've enjoyed this and found it informative. What would I say? My final word about sunscreens, right? If you like a specific sunscreen and you can't think about physical or chemical sunscreens, but if you like a particular one, you know, for me it's all about personal choice, isn't it? So just apply it liberally and keep applying it, especially when you're outside. Yeah, just go for it. For me, that's the most important habit that I can get you into, is the SPF habit. So give me a wave, and lovely to see you all. I hope to see you soon. Take care, and this weekend, put the sunscreen on. Bye. Bye.